then. Well, hey guys. So, I know I've already bugged you guys today enough, like with what, 2 videos? One's a slideshow, and the other one is just Dragon's Diary Entry 8. But this isn't a diary entry as much as it's just something weird. I mean, it is just something weird. Yeah, okay. So, I've been up here all day. I haven't gone downstairs at all unless it was to get my tea or eat a donut. Yes, I have donuts, a big box, and they're all gone. I wasn't the only one eating them, so don't judge. I also had a bag of Doritos. Not a big bag of the little ones. And I stuck the trash in a cup because I'm too lazy to go downstairs. But, so the computer died on me. So I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? So I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So I just got my phone. And I was just happily, laying down on my back. And I had like my phone like this, right? And I was watching it like this, and then I was just watching, the normal stuff, Shane Dawson, Amazing Phil, all that good stuff. And then all of a sudden, I feel something weird on my foot, and I'm like, the heck? So I pause the video, and I like look down, and my dog is like this at my feet, and he's going. And then he wouldn't stop, just kept going to my feet, and I'm like, ew, oh my gosh. And then he was just like. It was really creepy, and I really didn't like it. I felt so violated. And then, so I didn't know how to get him away. I kept pushing his face, but he kept going back and going. But it was, he wouldn't stop. So I started, so I know the one thing that always scares him. I go like this. And it scares him and annoys him so bad. The other day, he was laying next to me. And I started going, and then he went like this, literally. His paws were like this, and he was like, he was trying to cover his ears. Oh, make it stop. And then, so, while he was looking at my feet, I was like, and then he was just like, and he ran, and he, like, down the side of the bed and went underneath the bed, and then, I'm guessing he's probably going like this, and like, stop it, make it stop. Oh yeah, also, last night I had a dream. It was like, I hate bugs. I really hate bugs. Like, I already told you guys about the wasp thing with like, the wrap around the finger, and I was like, yee! Okay, well, but, so, the other day my mom was freaking out downstairs. She was like, with the tennis racket trying to hit this thing. I was like, Mom, what are you doing? She was like, there's a flying beetle in the house. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, it's a really big and it's black, blah, 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 flies. I didn't see it, but she hit something. I didn't see it. Like, it was like a blur, but she hit it, and she was like, I just want it in half over the couch. And I was like, ugh. She just went back upstairs, and I was like, maybe there is a bug in the house. So I was just, and then I went to sleep. I don't like to go to sleep without my dog because my dog is like my cuddling buddy. No, I don't have a life. Okay, anyway. So I went to bed last night, and Morgan came in, sat in the middle of the floor, and stared at me. And then he went underneath the bed, and I was like, okay, well, at least he's in here. So I fell asleep, and I was having a nice dream. And then I didn't wake up. It like the dream ended. I have that sometimes where like the dream will go, and then it'll end, and then my brain will start another dream. Like, so the most dreams I've ever had in one night is 5. I had 5 dreams in one night. It was really cool. It was actually like watching a TV show. It was super duper awesome. It's like a new episode. 5 new episodes every night. No, it was interesting. It was a very nice experience because I love dreaming. I think dreams are awesome. But so the first dream ended, and my second dream, it was black, right? It looked like the beginning of a horror movie, like, and then I just saw, like, I didn't see myself lying in bed, but, God, how do I explain it? Like, when in movies when people have dreams and then they wake up and then they look to the side and it turns out that they're still in a dream. Yeah, it was like that. Like I was laying in bed normally, okay? Like laying in bed normally. And then I had my dream. And then the new dream started at the beginning of the horror film and I was laying in bed and it felt normal. Felt like I was awake and I was just laying there. And then I saw this thing come out of the vent. I have a vent right up there above my door. And it like came down and it was like this big and it had like these wings and it was like it came buzzing toward me and then in my dream I was like I couldn't move and it just came right and it hit my face and then I woke up and the dog was next. He had somehow made his way into my arm and I was laying like this and I woke up and I was like oh and I grabbed him and he was like it was like scary. It was scary. It was freaky. It was like shocking. I was just like, oh, it was like scary. But shocking. And yes, I am still working on getting Unicorn over here. And you want to know something awesome that I really want to share with you guys? Okay, you guys know the band Kiss? Well, like you know the guy who goes like this time. Hold on, wait. You know the guy who goes like this time. Well, his name is Gene Simmons. And I love, my favorite restaurant is this place called Rockin' Brews. It's like an 80s rock type place, and it's just so awesome. And so, I went there, and Gene Simmons was there. Like, it was like a special thing one night. Get to go have dinner with, Gene Simmons. I did sit at the table he was sitting at, but my mom went, she got a shirt signed by him, and I got something even better. I got my phone case signed by him to like Gene Simmons. And whenever I tell people that, they're like, "Oh, that's so cool," and then they're like, "I can't see it," and I'm like, "It's the only thing there." And she's like, "Oh, you mean the scribbles?" And I'm like, "Yes, the scribbles." It's like, how could you just call a signature from Gene Simmons scribbles? It's not scribbles. It just made me so upset. I'm just like, you ain't my friend no more. Like seriously, it was just so like awful. I mean, you don't call a signature scribbles. I mean, she was like a fangirl, so I'm gonna guess that if she got anything signed by a hairstylist, she'd freak out and faint on the floor, and then wake up, look at it, and then faint again. So it's like in my head, it's just like, would you like me to call a hairstyle signature scribbles? I mean, honestly, I don't like One Direction, so I'm not into boy bands. Anyway. But that's all I wanted to say, and it's 8 minutes video. So bye.